Hi everyone, today we're going to do an update and new fresh plants for our front garden bed area behind the brick wall that we have there as you enter our front patio. So this is the area that I'm going to be overhauling for today. This area here gets part sun. So from the morning when the sun starts to rise, 7, 8 a.m. to about a little bit before 12 or after 12, just depending on the time of the year. To start off, we have a row of dwarf mondo grass. Every now and then the blades do dry out or just naturally die, maybe due to lack of water, but I'll pick them as I see them. And my plans with the dusty miller here is to make a line more towards the side of the wall versus having these 4 spottings here. Farther in, I have these pink plants that are grown for foliage. Look at that pink and dark forest green contrast, looks so cute. And my hopes it was to continue cutting the stems as I saw them so it could grow and get more bushier and really take over this area. Sadly, a lot of our soil here is sand, so I will be amending soil as I put in these new plants. Lastly, we have our urns here, and my hopes with these was for the long stems that we see here to grow up and over that wall, so it'll show cascading on the other side, more towards like the road looking into the house. And I was advised that the soil is okay to dry every now and then on these. So that's our beginning point. Let's go ahead and pick up the plants and get started. So the first plant that we have to add to that front area is a Euphorbia. It is a glamour improved, sun to part shade. So again, where it's gonna go for me is part sun, 3 to 6 hours of direct, which is the morning sun that it's gonna get. Let's see, allow soil to dry between thorough waterings and protect from frost. Using the same, like apply liquid fertilizer, I'm going to use those beads, those Osmocote beads, and every month or so I toss them in, and as I water and as the temperature rises, it's going to release the food as needed. And the Euphorbia is this one. It does have little white blooms, and I'm hoping that it bulks up and looks like more white blooms, because right now it's kind of wispy and I don't want it to sort of collapse and lose its shape for where it's going. So hopefully I see more blooms on that one. And we also have a Proven Winners verbena. For this one, it's a, let's see the name, Stormburst verbena. It is hardy in my area, 8A to 11B, so it's gonna have this purple look, and it's full to part sun, so part sun is gonna go great for where I'm putting these. And the last plant that I have is a couple of these Blew My Mind Evolvulus. They are also part sun to full sun. They get these nice little purple / blue blooms, and then they'll close at night. So I think these will be a great addition for some color. We have about 4 of these, and then one smaller one because I couldn't resist. It was so tiny when I went to Home Depot to just browse their plants. So I had these gallon size, and then we'll have like a small 4-inch. So these are the plants that I want to put in our front area. Now let's get to it. So what I'm going to do first is take all of the containers, place them on the ground just so I can guesstimate what the design I'm looking for, which plant looks best in which area, and once I'm firm and 100% on where I want these plants to go, I'll take them out of the container, begin amending the soil, plop them in, and then I also have a liquid fertilizer that I'm going to be using on all of these plants as soon as they go in, just so So I think this is our final design. It's a little bit jumbled at the moment, but the idea is these dusty miller are gonna go in a line over here, And the majority is going to be these Blew My Mind Evolvulus. So I want that to take over this like full area here. And in front of the Dusty Miller are these Euphorbia right here. And the Verbena is just going to be popped in here as like an intro plant when you first walk into this patio area. I like the design, so let's get started. So now that we have all of our new plants in, I'm going to go in with the fertilizer. One of the plant nurseries that I have locally provides Jack's Classic Bloom Booster, which is a 10-30-20. You get 2 pouches like this of their powder, and all you need is a cap per gallon of water. I already have mine pre-measured, so I'm going to go in and saturate this area and hope that this little dose of food helps them not be so stressed in their move and now that the roots have been a bit disturbed. So we're going to go ahead and get these fed. On day 2 here, because yesterday I didn't get enough plants to fill in this space, so I got one more Blew My Mind Evolvulus there from Proven Winners. And today when I went to finish this area, I pulled out this Loriope. It was really well rooted in and it took a couple good tugs to take out, but in that space I'm going to put this beauty. Let's see what it's called. Put this Caladium Raspberry Moon. It looks really well, I guess, grown from this pot. And if it does really well, I'm hoping that it takes basically that whole 2 to 3 foot area there, just covered with this. So I'm gonna put that there. So a little change in plans. In order for this to have good airflow, I'm going to shift it to here so it can have good circulating air. And here we have it, everyone. I have the new Caladium Raspberry Moon in the back there. I had to move some of these pink ones to allow proper airflow for that Caladium back there. Then we have the Bloom My Mind Evolvulus all around, and I think that's going to take this whole space over once these yellow ones die back. And then the Verbena, the Euphorbia in the back, and then we'll see how long these Dusty Millers also last, because they do tend to get leggy up here versus elsewhere they flourish. I think they need more sun than what they get here. And then in this front row is the dwarf Mondo grass, which is doing fine as well. And even every now and then you'll see new side shoots like this. So that's hopefully going to continue to keep getting full. This is a type of weed actually, but I am really happy with it, and I'm hoping that most of this will be perennialized and not need to be replaced too often. Really just this pink area I want to replace every 3 months or so with a new fun unique plant that I see at the store. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.